So this first question is, with the setting in Rome, does making the claim that Jesus is the Son of God sound counter to the claim that Caesar is the Son of God?
Somebody has read around. Yeah, we'll get this a bit when we get to Jerusalem and the triumphant entry. But thank you for the question. So, in light of this question, let me unpack why for a second. Why I think this was written in Rome. Our earliest mention of the Gospel of Mark is from a guy named Papias, early 2nd century, who said that Mark got his bits from Peter and then rearranged them. Essentially, I gave you the quote in the handout that you got in the email today, right? If Mark got his stuff from Peter, first, if Mark wrote this book, we'll come back to that as we go through. But I'm going to start with the assumption Mark wrote, and he wrote from Rome. Mark got his stuff from Peter. Peter spent the last years of his life in Rome, where he was ultimately, by tradition, executed by Nero during the persecution of the Christians there. That would have been late 60s, right? So your question takes place in that setting. At that point, Caesars, emperors, have already begun to be fancied as gods and worshipped as gods, right? In the book of Revelation, John the seer refers to emperor worship in a couple of his 7 churches, refers to emperor worship as a virus for Christians, right? Because it got it wrong for John, but we know that it was next door, and we know that it was out and about because the Roman Caesars were treated as gods. As I say, when we get to Jerusalem and the triumphant entry into Jerusalem, we're going to get this clash of Jesus as king and Caesar as king, Jesus as God, Caesar as God, and we'll take a look at this again when we get there.